Okay. Hey y'all, happy Monday. Hope everyone's having a good start to their week. So, I'm back. I did a tarot reading on my YouTube channel. And I figured why not go ahead and do another one for my other social media accounts, okay? So, I'm going to pull a card, and if it's for me to pull more than one, then I will do so, okay? But I am opening up my business to personal readings, so 60-minute personal readings and 90-minute dream interpretations. And my first client of the year will be able to help me determine the prices of both. I was thinking allow one client to determine the price for the tarot reading and then another client to determine the price of my dream interpretation. But we'll see. And I have a card that just flew out. So let's see what this card's talking about for some of you. And this may not resonate with all of you, but hopefully you learn something and take and leave the rest for anybody else. We have the Magician card, y'all. Beautiful. We're in the year of the dragon, right? 2024, the 8th year, right? So we all know what that is. When I see the number 8, I see an infinity sign, which means there's an infinite amount of opportunities, infinite amount of connections, guidance, magic, and many of you are coming into your power, into your magic. With this, you have the pentacles, you have the cups, you have the wands, you have the swords, you have, in a way I see it as you have all the elements around you that is going to help you become the greatest version of yourself, okay? So there's a lot of you magic people, right? And look, at the bottom of the deck, we have 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. You have some... When I look at this picture, the 10 of Pentacles, I see money. Okay? I see money. Lots and lots of money. Many of you have went into hermit mode to work on yourself, right? Many of you have have been in hermit mode to work on self-improvement, work on healing, and with doing that, you have now come into your magic. You may have been doing some journaling, meditation, doing a lot of spiritual work, and you have mastered many things that helped you become as magical as you are. And with the 10 of Pentacles, Pentacles can be seen as abundance. Okay, abundance does not necessarily mean financial abundance. It can also mean abundant amounts of love, abundant amounts of beautiful connections, guidance. This is surrounding you. This is all over you. Finances, and you have your guide, your elder, your ancestors, your spirit guides looking over you. You're making big, you're making, I'm thinking of the word, I can't think of the word right now, but you're in your abundance because of the magic that you have come up on due to you doing self-work. You have found the light. You have found the light in your darkness. You've become magical. You're the magician. You have the ability to be more creative, be more loving, be more receptive to genuine positive energies, right? And you'll always have abundance flowing around you. Okay, you guys have made some big moves. Like, these two are communicating about something. This could be a divine masculine getting in touch with his divine feminine. It could be the divine feminine, it could be any of that. Whatever you have been working on internally during this hermit mode. Because you may have been in hermit mode sometime in 2023, the 7th year, right? The winter year, you know. So you can get into your magical era and continue receiving your abundance. That's a dope spread. Look, someone's handing you, your spirit guides are handing you the world. When I see the wands, I think of the earth element. And earth, you could say that earth is responsible for creating life, the trees. You know, living beings are able to thrive on earth, animals, right? So your spirit guide is giving you the ideas to be that magician, to be that magical person that you are, so you are able to create, so you're able to fulfill whatever purpose that you are destined to fulfill. And during a journey, there will be potholes, you know, but those potholes are going to be nothing to you. You're going to go right over it with ease, because you have put in the work during your hermit mode. You are now in your magical era. You have a flow of abundance. So anything that you're needing, it's going to be given to you. Just know that. You'll be able to fulfill your purpose, and any of those potholes that you stumble upon, you're going to just jump right over it. Like, oh, this is nothing. I could handle this. You're going to be brave. Okay? Yeah, you're going to be very brave. That's a beautiful spread for you guys. I'm going to also dig into my daily guidance from your angels oracle card and just see and just ask your spirit guides, your angels, for, you know, clarify this spread, this 4 spread that I've just done, the 4 cards that I pulled, and we'll see what else your angels have to say. This is a magical year. This is the year 8, y'all. Like I said, this is the 8th year, the year of karma, the year of healing. Many people are going to be forced to go through a healing, and there's nothing wrong with that. You are ultimately going to be guided. You're going to have divine assistance, protection, and love, because your spirit guides know that it's tough, right? But we are in a year where a lot of people are going to go through a healing. The collective consciousness is going through a healing, and that's beautiful. So let's see what else spirit guides have to say. 1, 2, 3. Play. Dig into your inner child, your magic, your imagination. Your magic is your inner child. Children are the closest to the cosmos. Your inner child is cosmic. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. They've given you the tools. They're giving you the tools to become the greatest version of yourself. They've given you the tools to be that magical person that you are. Tap into your inner child. You're going to continue receiving abundance. You've been through hermit mode. You did the healing. Well, you have done healing. You know, you went through some type of journey that required you to go in hermit mode. Let's see here. And I'm going to conclude this spread with the secret language of light. And then that's about it, y'all. Yeah. Your cards, they equal out to 3, a highly spiritual number, related to spirit guides, related to ancestors. 3 is a magical number, and you have magic in this spread. This is for many of you all. Many of you all have sown beautiful seeds in the year 2023, the year of 7, the 7th year, the lucky year, the winter year. Okay? You have sown beautiful seeds. You've sown seeds of love, guidance, a lot of inner work. And look at that, soul journey. This is your soul journey. The cards don't lie, and it's number 9. Energies of a double 3. Y'all, this is that's why I love these. You know, your soul journey. What did I say? They're giving you the keys. You're going on a journey. Many of you are going on a journey, and like I said, it could be this is the year of healing, a healing journey. Find your soul journey. What is your purpose? What journey are you going to embark on in the 2024? What journey are you going to embark on? Do some meditation. Many of you have been visited by some of your spirit guides in your dream state. Okay? They're trying to deliver you a message. Let you know that they're there for you. They're guiding you. Do not worry about the negative so much, okay? Focus on healing. Focus on your magic, becoming magical. So many of you are going on a soul journey. And like I said, number 9, energies of the triple 3s. And what did I say? You have many of you guys, this 4 spread equals out to the number 3. Highly spiritual number. Okay? So that is about it. But yes, again, 60-minute read, 90-minute dream interpretations. I do not have the answers for everything, and I am glad I don't have the answers for everything. It is not my place to have the answers for everything, okay? If I had the answers for everybody's problems, I would literally be taking your power. That would make you weak. That would make you powerless, because you have the answers within you, and because you're not doing the work to find the answers when it's right there. And that's just me as a personal tarot reader. I do not want to cipher that energy from you. I refuse to cipher that power from you. I have been blessed with beautiful gifts, and I am not going to abuse them. Okay? I'm not a bruja. And when I hear bruja, I think of witches that cipher others' energies to make them more powerful. Take their power away from them to benefit them. Okay? I'm not a bruja. I know a bruja when I see one. I've come across one before. My old friend that I knew from 2019 to May of 2023. Anybody besides me would have been like, she knew what she was doing. Thought that she was powerful. That's a bruja. She was trying to cipher my power that I had. And I was always wondering why she was having a lot of issues, like just going through a lot. Well, because she was throwing out stink energy when I wasn't around behind my back. And me being how I am, I worry about me and my family. I was doing things like I am to this day. I was doing things to evolve, grow. I'm not thinking about nobody else. I got a whole world to worry about in my home. And she was doing a whole bunch of things in the background that I wasn't aware of, because I was just that close to her, and I didn't think anybody would do anything. Like I said, I was focused on my business and my family. And because I was doing a lot of inner work and working on my home and all this stuff, her being nosy, her throwing baseballs at me, my spirit guides was swinging them bats, throwing it right back at her. Not pow, 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 pow. No, you're not touching this one. Nope. Throwing it back at you. She's not doing nothing to you. She minded her business, right? And she was doing that for a long time. And I was in denial because I had such a connection with her. And I didn't really have any other friends here. And like, that's just how it was. That's a bruja. Okay, she was using a lot of magic spells, whether it was just crazy, you know? And the lady was out of control. She was very obsessed with me. And I had a connection with this lady in a past life. So she had a hit out on me. I'm not going to go into full detail, but she was hired to do something. But she couldn't do it because you're not messing with this one, okay? I have put in a lot of work in myself, and she's not going to get to this one over here in my household. And it's funny because the way I found out about her little stink energy, the little things that she was doing, was her son who had crossed over in 2019. That was my baby. I was TT Amber and everything. Had to take care of some mommy things. But her son, who transitioned, came to me on his birthday in my house while they were all in my house. And she was coming over my house a lot more because of some situation that she was having. So she was coming over my house, you know, and I'm thinking, you know, she's a single mother with 4 kids. She's got a lot going on. So I just was pouring my heart out to her even more and more, making myself uncomfortable. That whole week that she was coming over, 2 weeks that she was coming over, kind of making myself uncomfortable, allowing things just, you know, because she needed that. I was pouring my heart out, and I was also having heart problems during that time. My heart was palpitating, like it was offbeat, you know, and that's because I was pouring a lot of my heart and energy into her, and my energy was getting ciphered, and I wasn't pouring it into myself and into my household because I was so focused on making sure that she was good and making sure she didn't get hurt or anything, or any problems or any other problems. But the last week she came by on her birthday, on her son's birthday, he came to me, and it's like he opened up the light so I can see this and that and that. And my suspicions that same week, I was like, something's not right about her. But this is my baby. That's my girl. But something's not right. So I was fighting my intuition, you know, my thoughts, my feelings, my gut feelings. And he came to me, y'all. And when you're in the knowing, when you cross over, you're in the knowing. There's nothing that they know you. These spirits know everything. And they operate based off the cosmo, balance, truth, honesty. That was his mom, but he knew that his mom was doing something to someone that was wrong, doing something wrong to someone who truly loved her, right? And he opened up, and I just started peeping things. Bam, bam. She just started showing herself even more, and I'm just like, okay, you know, and like, truth was coming out. She was just showing her butt left and right. And so the next day I told her that she was no longer welcome in my house, and if she came by my house, I would be forced to drag her. And that was legit. And my son, me and Trey, has a necklace that she gave to us with her son's ashes because she knew how close we really was to her son who passed. And the next day, Trey's his necklace broke in our backyard, and it fell in the dirt pile, right outside of our window. And Trey was sad. It's like, my necklace broke, Mom. And so that same night, he was washing clothes, and we have this window that looks in the laundry room that looks out to the backyard. Small window looks out to the backyard. And he said when he turned around, he swore he saw the kid. He saw him, And he said that I thought it was a shadow, and it was nighttime, so I thought it was just like, something coming from inside the house, but it was outside the house. And he saw him smile, and he just went away. And I was like, he was just letting you know that he was always here, and he's proud of you, and that you set him free in a way. He can finally move on because he was there to protect us. And he gave me that boy was giving me red flags in the beginning before he passed on, and I was just not really grasping it. Like, that kid was giving me red flags about his mom, and I just wasn't grasping it. And then so the crazy thing is, the lady, the bruja, felt like, okay, well, if you're not going to allow me to come into your physical space, well, then I will do it in a different way. I'm going to meet you in your dreams. And dream state is the real spirit world. It's the real realms, all right? That's why you can be free. And because I went through a period of awakening twice. When you go through a period of awakening, you awaken in the spirit world. Your spirit is now awakened, so now you're able to move freely in the real world, And so she's like, oh, okay, so you're not gonna let me in my house. Well, I'm just gonna meet you in your dreams. And when you're in your dream state, your senses are heightened, like spidey senses. And there is no physical matter in the dream state. There isn't. You can manifest something physical, something tangible in that world, in that realm, for whatever benefit. If you want to lay in a bed, just I need to think it up. It's a thought form. Bed. Then you're there and you're laying in it. Because your spirit knows what a bed is because it's traveled in this physical realm, And so the first time I saw her, this was around August, the first time I saw her in my dream, she was maybe like 300 yards down from me, and I'm just walking, and my spidey senses was like, and I looked and I locked eyes with her while she was attempting to hide. And I'm like, I see you. And I kept on walking. And then the second time, she got closer. Third time, she ended up in my living room, but not in this house. It was a parallel universe, a parallel reality. She ended up in my living room. And I'm like, how did you get in my house? If you don't move, if you don't get out, I'm going to beat you. And then she proceeded to open before she could say anything. I had her in a headlock. And I slammed her. And then, boom. Fourth time, she was outside of my house, screaming, let me in, let me inside. Metaphor, she wanted to come inside my head, my space. Okay, she was trying to come inside my space, in my head. Let me in, let me in. And she threw something at my window, and I just kept on by my business. Fifth time I seen her, it was me and my husband sitting out. This is dream state. Me and my husband sitting out on our porch, just chilling, talking, having a good time, laughing. And then then she walks up, and then me and my husband look at her. Then we look back at each other, start talking. And then she was like, I told you to let me in. And then we ignored her. And then she transformed and showed her true self. Okay? Y'all, I'm telling you, there's people walking around here in these bodies that aren't who they really are. It's not who their spirit is. She showed her true self. She transformed into some tall, about 10-foot tall being with black smoke coming around. I didn't really see her face too well, but she stood in front of me, and like the background got dark. And I glanced at her, and I was in shock, not of fear, but like, what the hell? What are you? And so she was like, I am your queen, and you're going to bow down to me. Like, just some crazy stuff. And you're going to let me in. And so me and Kula looked at each other. And we was like, who the fuck is she talking to? And then we just bust out laughing in her face, and then we continued. What she needed to know was, I've come in contact with real OGs in the spirit world. Okay? I've had to battle a couple of them. She's not an OG to me. She was nothing. She was small to me. I have established my ranking in the spirit world. Meaning, me and these OGs in the spirit world have a mutual respect. You respect me, I respect you. Simple. Just like anybody in this realm, right? Respect me, I respect you. Respect my space, I respect your space. You look out for me, I look out for you. Straight up. I don't know what she thought she was doing. Buffing up on me. Respect me, I'm your queen. I'm just like, that's really talking to me. And me and Chloe we just went back to our regular program and just started talking. And then before she could say anything, I already had her in the headlock. Like, you move fast in the spirit world. And I have trained in the spirit realm to battle beings like this. I have trained. And one of the beings that I trained with was a pharaoh, a giant pharaoh. And that was a beautiful experience. I'm not going to go into detail for that story. But I really didn't know why the fuck I was in some golden castle, pharaoh's castle. But now I know, but I figured out why. And I had her in a headlock, and she shrunk, and she began to shrink, and she got to like gnome size, and then she ran off. It's like why? Because she was obsessed with me. And then the last time I saw her, we went into battle. And her two of her kids were with her, but they weren't fighting alongside with her. It was like they were just watching. And we went into battle, and I dodged every blow, every attempt, I dodged everything. And I was just trying to tell her, would you stop? Like, why are you doing this? Like, calm down. I don't want to whip your ass again. Like, calm down. Relax. What the heck is wrong with you? Chick, dude, while she's like hitting. And so I finally just had to go in on her. I found 3 poles that magically appeared. I busted her a few times. Of course, that wasn't going to work because it's not a weapon that you would use in the spirit world. It's just metal poles. And then I yanked her into my room. And this was another different house. I yanked her into my room, and I had to gut her with my hands. No blood. No, it wasn't gory. I just gutted her with my hands. And so I was telling one of my good friends, because she knows the full details. I mean, ins, the outs, the whys of what she is, who she is, what type of connection we had, la la la. And when I told her that part, she was like, "You basically like snatched her ego out." You basically snatched her ego out. I was like, really? Huh. That's interesting. And that was all in August and September. And then around December, I saw her again, but she was in a different state. She was begging for me to forgive her. Well, not forgive her, but begging to see me. She was trying to give me gifts. She was just like really like humbled. But I never invite her. So that's a bruja. Bruja or something or someone that siphons your energy for their benefit to come up. Don't get it confused with a vampire. Vampire, they siphon your energy too, hence why they suck your blood. Your blood is your life force. They use it just so they could be powerful. Or brujas use it for beauty, or for financial reasons, or for materialistic reasons, or whatever. That's what those types of brujas do. They're sadistic. They do sadistic things. And they look like what they show. Those types of witches on movies with the old wrinkly, they age disgustingly. They look like they have every disease in the world. The negative energy shows on their face. Some will have one eye bigger than the other. It's just, bruja when you see one. I call them brujas. Okay? But that is not what I do. I would not cipher. I would not take that power away from you. You have the answers within you. And your spirit guides know you have the answers within you. Which is why, they aren't the type that's like, you're going to do what I say. I'm telling you to do this, so do it. They know you have free will. We have free will. They're not going to get mad at us because we decided not to, we chose a different route. They're our guides. They're there to guide us. They're there to give us, deliver messages that they feel may benefit us. But at the end of the day, to know that we also have free will. So if you decide to take the other route, that's fine. They're not going to get mad at you. You know, you just can't blame anybody but yourself when you take a route and experience something that you weren't ready for. This teaches us self-accountability too. A magical thing. Because it's so easy to blame something outside of ourselves. It feeds our ego to think that we couldn't possibly do something so negative. You know what I'm saying? Self-accountability is a powerful tool to help you grow, to help you become magical, to help jumpstart your abilities that you have. So, know that about your ancestors, your spirit guides. Spirit guides could be anybody. It's a group of them, your spiritual team. They're there to just guide you. They're not there to hem you up by your arm. You know, just like we're parents, we're guides. Okay? We are our children's guides. So, another thing, I don't know your life. I don't know your life. So, when I'm doing tarot reading, I'm coming to this blindsided. Alright? It's not that I don't care. It's just that it's not important to me. And my spiritual growth. So, when you come to me for a personal reading, I will call upon your spirit guides. And I mean, they will all, when I say spirit guides, I mean that plural, as maybe angels, archangels, deities, ancestors, recent loved ones that loved ones that recently passed. Like, they are all going to come at me once because they see that there's somebody who is working with their loved one, and they're going to be talking to me all at once, like kids in a classroom talking to their teacher, trying to tell their teachers, my teacher, miss this member. They're all going to come at me and bum rush me once, but I will be but what my focus is more so on a message that's relative to the reading. So I will cancel out any of the other things that they're coming to me about if it's not relative to the reading. And for the most part, spirit guides respect, they respect a tarot reader like that. They will respect their mental like that. But then you have ones that's like, we need you to tell this person, we need to do that. I am not doing shaman work, I'm doing tarot reading. Okay. So, the only time I will know about your life is if we're doing a shaman session. And I will have access to your Akashic records. I won't be searching for it. But if I'm wondering what's wrong, why is this person, what's the root cause of this person's issue in this area? Why is this person experiencing this problem in this area? It's going to reveal to me. It's going to be revealed to me. I also need to protect myself, so I need to know what I'm getting myself into. I don't care if you did dirt. I don't care, personally, if you did this in a past life or if you killed or hurt. I don't care. I am not judging you. I only care about the information that's relative to your healing. So I may see a lot of things, but I'm not going to judge you on that. Straight up. Okay? So that'd be the only time, if I'm doing a shamanic session, that'd be the only time I take a look into your life. Okay? So, if I'm going through a healing and my trauma stems from someone who I've been connected to, yes, I'm going to get their energy. You know, I'm going to see, I'm going to get a revelation of that person. And that's relative to my healing. So if I was abused and I'm wondering why this person did this to me, what happened, what was the cause, and I get a revelation of their life and what they went through, and if they were like this in a past life, then that's just what it is. I have to heal myself. But other than that, I'm not looking for nobody's information. I don't care. I am not nosy. And anybody who does what I do, tarot reader, medium work, shaman work, I would expect that you be a service to others and not be doing no dirt like bruja. Hey, okay? Because if you're in the knowing, you know that you abuse your power. Oh, you're gonna get it.